$400? You've got to be kidding me. All right. Have you ever had one of those weeks where your budget just completely falls apart? You try to stick to the plan, but life throws everything at you, and suddenly you're dipping into savings, rethinking everything, and wondering how you're going to make it to the end of the month? Well, that was this week for us. So let's talk about it. This week was my daughter's 5th birthday, and I really wanted to make it special. She's been having a hard time lately. She's crying at night because she doesn't want to grow up. She wants to stay 4 forever, and she turned 5. I've been so busy with my son's therapy, school, budgeting, trying to earn money that I realized I haven't been as present as I want to be with her. So I think I went a little overboard. I made a cake from scratch, but she's sensitive to red 40, so is my son. So I had to order special food coloring without it, and that alone was $35. She also couldn't pick one theme, so I ordered several different cake toppers with her favorite characters. I told myself we'd reuse them for future birthdays, but honestly, it added up. And when all was said was done, it cost more than just a store-bought cake. But we will have the decorations for future birthdays, and I know she'll reuse them again. But you know what? Her face lit up. She was so happy. And honestly, I needed that moment with her too. But then things got even messier. Here's where our budget really fell apart. My husband and I weren't totally on the same page, and he ended up spending around $400 that I had set aside for a credit card payment and an upcoming bill. ADHD makes this kind of stuff complicated. Impulse purchases, forgetfulness, decision fatigue, little purchases that you think aren't really an issue kind of add up, and then you forget you spent money and you spend more. It's all part of this picture. And I'm not saying this to throw him under the bus. I've made impulse decisions too. I have done this to us as well. But this was a big hit, and it really came at the wrong time. To make things worse, I had to dip into our savings to cover our loan payment. So that was $300 I had to take out of savings, and it was $300 I really couldn't touch. The hard part is that this savings is already spoken for. It's supposed to cover things like our car insurance, heating oil, life insurance, and other future bills, taxes. Now there's less of a cushion and a little more uncertainty. There's no overtime this week for my husband. There's no overtime next week for my husband. So there's no way for us to quickly kind of make up that extra money. I do think we're going to make it through this month, but I am definitely not breathing easy about it at all. So here's how we're spending this week's paycheck. This is what we did last week, and this is what we're going to be doing. There is nothing fancy happening here. Okay, so we were able to pay the loan. We got food and gas and apparently a whole bunch of other things. The paycheck today was $14.76 combined. So that is less than what we anticipated. I did teach less classes last week. There was quite a few cancellations due to holidays in different countries. So I was lower than anticipated. We have food and gas budgeted, and then our mortgage too, I'll still be able to pay. We just won't be able to put so much to savings to be able to pay the mortgage down here. So we did get a balance transfer. If you saw my last video, all of my credit cards overnight just offered us balance transfers. I have not seen a balance transfer on any of my credit cards for over a year now. We make all of our payments on time. We always pay a little more than the minimum. We have a decent credit score. There's been no balance transfers or anything for a while. All of a sudden, all of my cards have opened them up. So I implore you to look at your credit cards and see if you have any balance transfers on any of them. I don't know if I am not doing anything special. There's no reason why I should have one and somebody else shouldn't. But if I don't know, maybe this is the season. I got the lottery. I'm not sure what happened, but double check your credit card statements and keep checking them because they might be something in there waiting for you. But that has allowed us to kind of hold off on credit card payments because I'm in process of transferring all of those. So that is, I think, going to be our saving grace. We will definitely not have $317 left over. It's going to be tight to the wire, and I may have to pull um, some savings out to pay the mortgage. So it's not a fun budget at all, but it's our real budget. So what do we do when the numbers don't work? Well, we have decided to do a no spend week starting today. So this means no extras, no impulse buys, no quick trips to Target, no fast food, no coffee, no nothing, just the basics. We're going to be eating out of the pantry, and the only thing we're going to be buying at the store will be perishables like fruits or vegetables, eggs, bread, things that we kind of need to get through the week for lunches. Just everything else will come from the freezer and the pantry. Gas will be just what we need to get to the places that we've already committed ourselves to going. There will be no extra driving, nothing extra. But that's what we need. We just need to get what we need to eat and what we need to drive, and that's all we're doing. So if you're in a similar spot, I'd love for you to join me. It's not about perfection. It's just about taking one calm step forward. Or can you cut something out this week? Can you cut out Target this week or Walmart? Can you cut out fast food for just this week? Can you cut out coffee, stopping and getting a coffee for this week? What can you cut out to try to save money for just this 1 week? If you want to join me on this little challenge, drop a little money emoji or something like that, or just say I'm in and we can cheer each other on this week. So you can't budget your way out of a burnout. I know many of us are carrying the weight of financial stress, parenting, neurodivergence, and just trying to do it all. Some weeks feel like survival mode because they are. And even though we're not making extra progress on debts this week, we're still in this, one small decision at a time. It's about realizing that you've made a mistake, you've misjudged something. There's nothing wrong with it. Life happens, man. And it's about sitting here and saying, oh boy, what did we do? And let's fix it going forward. That's what works. So if you're still here, thank you. These videos aren't about being perfect. It's about being real for us. And if you're joining the No Spend a Week with us, let me know below. And if you're just trying to make it through this week with a little less stress, I see you too. We're there. So hit subscribe for weekly updates, calm budget chats, and a reminder that slow progress is still progress. Until next time, bye.